Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Heavenly Parent Holy Community, Oceania Hundoke. Today's Sunday, the 24th of November, 2024, and we have Monica Ilala sharing her testimony this morning, and it's also the 24th of October and the 12th year of Chongnam. So thank you all for coming, and let's begin, as always, with a bow to our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, Chunji Champuminge, Chombe, Paro. And let's recite our family pledge, both in Korean and English.
가전맨세 6. 천일국 주인, 우리 가족은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님의 대신 가정으로서 손을 움직이는 가정이 되어 하늘의 축복을 주변에 연결시키는 가정을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 6. Our family, the owner of Chongnam, pledges to become a family that moves heavenly fortune by embodying the heavenly parent and true parents, and to perfect a family that conveys heaven's blessing to our community by centering on. Thank you. And I'd like to ask Reverend Ito if you could offer the opening prayer, please.
Our heavenly parents, parent heaven as humankind, we're so grateful this morning to share together with our brothers and sisters testimony, and so that we can understand more about deeply how you're working through our member. Now we are golden time, especially for this entrance ceremony is coming very near, and everybody is striving toward the next April. Thank you so much. Please be together with us in this today's morning Hundohe. So I report to you the name of Breast Center Family, Kench Ito. I report to you. Aju, amen.
And let's give a warm welcome to Monica as she shares with us this morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I've shared my PowerPoint slide with my national leader. If he can share this share screen, please.
It's I can see the desktop, but we don't see we can see the testimony highlighted, but it's not opened. Yeah. If you open the PowerPoint first and then find it to share, that usually works better. Oh, yeah. We can see now it just needs to go full screen. Yes, that's it. Good. We can see well. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry for the technical issue. Yeah, thank you everyone, and thank you so much for giving me this privilege to talk briefly on my testimony today. And I am so humbled, yeah, to be here today. So happy Sunday to everyone. Move to the next slide. Next slide, please. Yeah. The outline of my testimony presentation will be a brief background of myself and a brief background testimony on how I joined the FFWPU, and the testimony on the youth activities for FFWPU, and testimony on my family life, and Chonchiwong testimony and experiences with spiritual, and also testimony of my life of faith to the church and how I became a leader as a president for Women's Federation for World Peace here in Solomon Islands. Thank you. Next slide. Yeah. Just a brief background of myself. I was named after my dad's lecturer. She is from Singapore. During the time that my dad was in Singapore doing his studies, I was in my mom's womb, and my dad regularly sent postcard to my mom in Solomon Islands. So the lecturer knows about it, and she wants to name the child for from a family background with a strong Christian background, and we are from the Church of England, known as Anglican, and the Church of Malaysia. So I was born as a third born in my family, and I was at the middle of the picture, and I have 3 brothers and 3 sisters. 1 sister already left to the spirit world here. And then that's me, yeah. And next slide, please. Yeah, so with the strong Christian background from my family, it paved my way to know the truth. Yes, so I was joined during the period of ethnic tension in Ilala, and during the ethnic tension period, it was about around 1998 to 2023. So I joined in 2001. So during that time, I was studying diploma in business at CCHEC, Solomon Islands College of Higher Education, now called as Solomon Islands National University. So around 2000, yeah, 2000 and 2001, due to the ethnic tension, the college was shut down. Yeah, so we didn't attend school. So luckily, before the school shut down in year 2001, I was elected as one of the students for work experience at the Central Bank of Solomon Islands. So during that time, I was working, and yeah, my spiritual father is my spouse, Brandon Ilala. Yeah, he is a strong Christian background from SDA, and we also studied together at the high school. And he witnessed me to join workshops, and he was witnessed by Annette, and Annette was witnessed by Mama Chinami-san, a Japanese family federation for world peace, and WFWP missionary to Solomon Islands. So that's my spiritual family tree background. Yeah. Next, please. Yes. So in during the year 2000, I started doing the workshop, and while I was doing part-time at the Central Bank of Solomon Islands as a foreign exchange, I also started attending workshop and became an active member for Family Federation for World Peace. So during that year, I was also asked and encouraged to process a passport so that I can attend further training overseas and workshops. Yeah. So I remember that time, Brother Alec and also my spouse, they usually come to my office, and they encourage me to do the passport, to process a passport as soon as possible. But during that time, I was reluctant to process a passport. Yeah, but however, I think maybe through their conditions and prayers, I finally made a passport. So I joined. So during that time also, I also joined a 7 days workshop, 21 days workshop, and also yeah, and also I was attending the workshops and start doing conditions such as prayer, reading, and fasting condition. So that I did 7 days fasting before I went to Sydney for further training and workshops, leadership training. And that's my team when we were at Sydney in 2002. Next slide. Yeah, okay, still on my testimony on the youth activities. In 2002, I was part of the Solomon Islands team. We traveled to Sydney for further leadership training and also fundraising and workshops. So my first day of fundraising in Sydney was a living testimony that I could not forget in my life. Like this is the second day while I was in Australia. I went out doing fundraising with my spiritual sister, Mavis, and we went to Parramatta Station. And when we get out of the train station, lucky I hold the train return train ticket, but she told me, you go that way, I go this way. Then I said, oh, you first introduced to me, how do you do fundraising? Then just one attempt, she introduced me, and then I said, okay, it's fine with me. We can go separate. Then I'll go in and out, and then we go together. But when I came out, I waited for Mavis, but I couldn't see Mavis. So I was wondering, like the whole part of the day, I was searching for Mavis, but I was lost in Parramatta Station. So, and then I sat down and prayed and said, what should I do? Then I told myself, like I had a strong feeling. I said, don't worry about Mavis. I just keep on doing fundraising. So that time I did fundraising, and then until 4 p.m., I started to find my way back to our place. So I just come to the train station, and then I asked, how can I use the card? Like they said, just swap and then you just go. So I swap, and then the gate opened, and I went into the train station. Should I take? So luckily I still remember. So I dropped at Flemington, and then I walked over back to the home. So during that evening, Mavis was really worried because I was lost, because it's my first day for doing fundraising. But when Mavis comes back, I greeted her, and then like we shared the stories, and like it's a breakthrough for me for that day, like first day fundraising, but I break through. So the other day, I was not able to go with someone. I just go by myself. So that's a breakthrough while I was doing fundraising. And also, we did 40 days fundraising condition in Sydney in 2002, around February to March. Yeah, this was after the blessing that we came back from Korea. So I was fortunate to be, it was 40 days condition, like we do intensive condition, fundraising condition. And I was fortunate to receive a trophy at that time for being the 4th place best fundraiser. So there's my picture. I received a trophy from Reverend Dr. Song. Yeah, and there were 4 of us that received the trophy, and the other, they received medals. So the first prize goes to Paul Ball. Yeah, he's from PNG, and Russell Justice, and then Annette and myself. Yeah, so that makes me like I have breakthrough for fundraising overseas. Yeah. So while in Sydney, Dr. Reverend Song gave, this was before we go to our blessing in Korea. So one Sunday, we blessings workshop to us, and suddenly he starts doing the matching similar to what True Father has been doing. So he called the name one by one, and he called us to stand up, and then if we agree, we go to prayer room and offer a prayer. So like it was a new experience for us, and all of us were tense, but it was really a great new experience for a new beginning to us. Yeah. Next slide, please. Yes, so continue on the testimony of youth activities. My late husband, Brandon, and I were blessed on 17 February 2002 at the third phase of 400 million couples blessing in Seoul, Korea. So after the blessing, we made a 7-year separation, and we engaged in youth activities. But I joined Solomon Islands team to do fundraising in Korea. So we experienced doing fundraising in Seoul, Korea. And during that time, Reverend Yutaka was just started Family Life, and he was our fundraising leader. Yeah. So back in Solomon Islands, I also joined youth and youth mission with the sisters. Like this was in preparation for True Father and True Mother to come to Solomon Islands. So we make really great condition. Like we want to reach out to all of the Solomon Islands, so we distributed the holy candies, and our mission that time was we hire one outboard motor. It's a banana boat, and our mission province was Central Province. So we went. There were 3 sisters with 2 sisters with me. Yeah, so there were three of us. So we went and then we distributed the holy candy around full of Savo Island. And then we went, and then after we completed Savo Island, we went all the way up to South Gala. And then we distributed holy candies to 7 villages. So, and then we finished all the holy candies, and then we came back to Honiara. And then we give a report. That was our preparation province before our True Mother and True Father came to Solomon Islands. Yeah, so it because through our conditions, True Parents visit to Solomon Islands was successful. Yeah. And yeah, next slide, please. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my team. While we were in Korea, we met with at one conference. We met with Bishop Stalin, yeah, and also one African church leader. And on the other side is my late husband with his team. On a separate 3 months, we do consecutive 3 months fundraising condition at Korea. So after we came back, his team left for Korea. So that's his team. Yeah. Okay. Another slide, please. Thank you. Okay. Just testimony on my family life. Yeah. As I've already mentioned, we blessed in 17 February 2002, the third phase of 400 million couples in Seoul, South Korea. So I and my late husband, we started family in year 2009. Yeah. So after the blessing in 2000, we introduced ourselves to our families, and we were engaged in custom marriage in 2024, but not yet start family life. Yeah. So but not yet started family life. So after the engagement in 2004, not 2024, 2004. Yeah. So we still engage, but we still engage in youth activities for the church. So during around the years 2008, 2009, my husband was sick. Yeah, he got psychologically sick, but after he recovered, we 2 years of living together. We of 14, we had a second child, son, Dan Brian. Yeah, so just a brief testimony on the family life. During that time, though my husband was a strong Christian, he always talked about the Bible because he was from SDA background. Yeah, he always talk about the Bible and divine principle. Because he is also one of the lecturer for, yeah, and he also socialized person. He also have drinking friends. Yeah, so I encourage him to stop. But he said that if you have a child for me, then I will stop. So then I have a first daughter, and then he continues have drinking with, socialize with his friends or child. Then I said, you should be stopped now because we should focus on our family. But he said that if you have a child, a boy, then I will stop. Then I said, I will not guaranteeing you that if I have a boy, but I will see if God answer our prayers. Then it happened that our second child was a boy. And then later on, I said, okay, what you have requested is already been done, so you should slow down with. But later on, he, maybe because of the alcoholic, and then he became sick, and then he had a mild heart attack. So after he had a mild heart attack, the doctor advised him to not to smoke and not to drink much, but he didn't follow the doctor's advice. So it happened that in 2019, he was passed away to spiritual. Yeah. So after, that was after a wonderful marriage of 10 years. Yeah, so he passed away on April 27, 2019. Next slide, please. Yeah, so that's my family photo. Yeah. Okay, next slide. And this is his resting place, final resting place there. Next slide. Yeah, so testimony on the Chanchiwong and also experiences with the spiritual world. Chanchiwong night prayer is really challenging at the start because we usually start prayer at 12 midnight, and then we finished around 3 a.m. or even up to 3:30 a.m. Yeah, so it was a challenging at the start, but as we continue to do Chanchiwong night prayer, it became part of us, and then like I really adjust to Chanchiwong. So through the regular attendance of Chanchiwong midnight prayer, my children and I had experiences with spiritual, but I will share one. Recently, my daughter, she was in grade 6, year 6. So the school requirement, they ask for a school report from grade 4 and grade 5, term 1, term 2, and grade 6, term 1. So but recently I just do a parents interview and receive the mid-term, the term 1 report for year 6, grade 6. And then during the time, she asked me, the teacher requests if we can submit the grade 4 and grade 5 and term 1 grade 6 result. So I was checking all over because I forgot where I've put the report, and then I'm searching for almost 2 weeks, but I couldn't find the report. So one evening, my daughter came back and told me that, Mom, tomorrow will be the final day to submit the report. So if you can find the report, please. Then I said, I tried to find, but I couldn't find. Then she suggested me, she said, Mom, what if you can ask Dad, because he is in the spirit world, he can see everything, and then he can help you to find my report. And then I paused for a second, and then I said, oh, okay, you may be right. Then I talked to my husband. I said, you stay in the spiritual world, and then you see everything. I want you to help me to find our daughter's report. Then after I talked, then I went to like a bookshelf, and then I started holding the Bible. While I was flipping through the Bible, the first flip that I did, I saw the report. Then, like, I was really surprised because the Bible I the Bible was given to me during, he is the one who gave me during one of my birthday. So I was surprised because him to help us, then we felt really happy and glad. So we thank him, and then for listening to us and for helping us to find the report. So that's one of our experience with the spirit world. Yeah. And also at the Chonchiwong night prayer, this was a recent one, the one that the night that before we have the beginning when we have ancestor liberation and blessing. I have one spiritual experience feeling. During that time, we were all pray, and in the midst of saying our prayers, all of a sudden I felt somebody. I opened my eyes, and then I thought it was someone tapping me, but I couldn't see anyone. So I was thinking, so what is the feeling I have? Then my conscience tells me that it's my late husband tapping me, maybe because he was happy that I do ancestors blessing for both of mine and his ancestors. Like I did liberated all of our ancestors, but I blessed them. Yeah, I blessed his and mine. So we are almost done. Yeah. So maybe he was happy, so he was tapping me. Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah. On my life of faith to the church and how I became as a leader, as a president for Women's Federation for World Peace here in Solomon Islands. Yeah. So my life of faith with the church is strong. Yeah. Though my late husband has left to the spirit world, but I continue attending church activity and also in True Fathers and True Mothers book. So that's creates a strong bond towards FFWPU. Yeah. So, in year 2016, I was selected as a board member for any representative from Women's Federation for World Peace here in Solomon Islands to attend commissioning status of women in New York. So this was now, and due time, and now was the president. So I talked with Selena. Oh, you should attend just women because if you're busy, then I will attend as a representative for us. Then she agrees. So we communicate with Anne, and then Anne agree, but the problem is I don't. I just take this. I ask air ticket, and then I will come over and do fundraising, and then I will reimburse Women's Federation for World Peace Victoria money for the air ticket, and then without question, she just accept. Yeah. So during the time I just take risk because I'm not sure how well will I do fundraising, but based on my fundraising experience in the past, so I have a strong feeling that I can do my best. Victoria, they paid for my air ticket, and then I went to Australia, Sydney. I applied for US visa, and I was interviewed at Sydney. Yeah, and later I got my US visa. I flew over to New York for the commissioning status of women during that year, and then I spent there one and a half week, and then I came back to Sydney. So after I came back to Sydney, I was doing fundraising. So luckily, the spiritual world has been working with me and supporting me. So lucky, within 2 weeks of doing fundraising, I repay Women's Federation for World Peace Victoria airfare ticket. So Anne was really happy with me because I paid back the Women's Federation for World Peace Victoria money. Yeah. So at the time I was free, and then I was just doing fundraising. But during that time I was working for Tradeco Shipping. So I just took 40 days leave. So after 40 days, I came back to Solomon Islands, and I resumed back to office. Yeah. So that's how I have a strong faith on myself to move forward and do fundraising to repay back, because I see that this is useful for us, like for us Solomon Islanders, to go and attend events such as like this. Yeah. So I learned a lot from that event. And during 2019 to 2022, I was not selected as the board for WFWP here in Solomon Islands, but Anne always regularly copied me in the email. And also during the time, it was COVID period, so we don't do much, but we only catch and stay connected through Zoom link here. So I was the one always representing Solomon Islands, WFWP Solomon Islands, to stay connected with our overseas team. So when it comes to our meeting, I always stay online, and then after I report back to Selena just to keep the alignment. Yeah. So I told Anne, I said, I'm not on the current executive board team, so I feel that I shouldn't be joining the team, but Anne said that you must join because there's no one that will join like how I do, because I have access to internet, so I just join. Yeah. And also I make commitment and I make time to join, but I always report back to the president at the time. So so I think that's how Anne sees the potential in me. So she recommend me if there's a changeover. She recommend me. She strongly recommend me that I will take up leadership role for Women's Federation for World Peace in Solomon Islands. But I was hesitant to take up this role because I have my elder sisters who are much better than me. Yeah. But Anne always strongly encouraged me to be stand bold and become a leader. So Anne recommend me, and then so Anne came around 2002, yeah, and then the current WFWP board met at that time, and then we do election for the new executive board members. So we elected all of the other positions, and then when it comes to president, because we have to select, we have to self-nominate ourselves. So I just pause for a few seconds, but no one wants to take up the president role, so I just nominate myself, and then to follow the process and minute all the elections in a meeting, annual meeting, and then she sent to in New York, and then they do nominate election. So I was elected at the time to become a Women's Federation for World Peace president here in Solomon Islands. So that's how I take up the leadership role as a woman for WFWP president. So I think through my sincere commitment and interest and passion for WFWP, so I was recognized to become a leader. So I went to the Federation for World Peace in Solomon Islands. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's all from my testimony. Yeah. So thank you so much for listening. And I'm so humbled to present my testimony. I hope you learn some of my experiences from the past, yeah, and how my life of faith for the church and as a leader for the church. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Monica, for sharing with us, and really it's very nice to hear your testimony and to remember that time in the Solomons, and I remember very well at the time when True Father and True Mother came to the Solomons, and when we did the Holy Candy campaign and going out to all the islands and seeing our goal, getting 300,000 candies and putting a drop of holy wine on each one. And I remember watching all the members, for days and days, on the table, opening every candy one by one, and then with a toothpick dipping it into the holy wine and putting on each one, and then retying them back up, and then putting a little message saying that this is a blessing from our true parents, and going out and that. Are you able to? I'm sure everyone here is interested to see your face. Is your camera working? Are you able to put it on so everyone can see how you look today?
Yeah. Sorry, John, Uncle John. I tried to turn on my camera, but I'm not sure how
It's not working.
how to do it. But yeah, it's not working. Sorry.
That's all right. Usually when you see the Zoom, usually on the where all the controls are, there's like a little image of a symbol for audio and video, and usually when you click there, your video works. But that's okay. So thank you. And I was wondering
I'll
if
take note of that time.
yeah.
Sorry, I said I will take note of. Thanks for sharing that. I will take note for next Zoom meet
Okay.
to 10.
Yeah, that's all right. Thank you. I was sort of curious because seeing a picture of Reverend Yutaka in Korea, I wonder if Reverend Yutaka remembers the team and Monica. If he's there, he wants to say something. Not sure. Are you there, Reverend Yutaka? Maybe busy. That's all right.
Can you say again?
Oh, I was saying
Sorry.
I saw your picture with the team in Korea, and I was just wondering if you remembered that time in Korea with Monica there.
Oh, yeah, I remember. That time 2004, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. You remember, but any story? No, all good. All right. Thank you. Yes, Suemi, yes.
Sorry. Thank you very much for your wonderful testimony, Monica. Sorry, last moment, I do quick. Today is Jerry's birthday in Adelaide.
Yeah.
So I made some, this way.
Yeah, that's
Is
right.
okay?
Jerry's 70 years old. That's right.
Yeah, because I promised to Jerry and Sumin, I do sing song, celebrate his birthday. So I have a t-shirt, Australian t-shirt. It's last entertainment, and that's my favorite hat. This one, So I just want to, I promise to them that's I quick sing song. Hope you don't mind. To Jerry, he's 70. And I put the horse picture of horse because 1954 is a year of horse, Chinese zodiac. So I put all horse picture. Yes. So just a quick do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jerry. Happy birthday to you. Mission accomplished. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you. And
Sorry.
happy birthday, Jerry. Yes, thank you. Very nice. Thank you.
Actually, this my husband helped to make, and sorry, this one my daughter helped to make. I'm not good at computer much, so too happy birthday.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure he's happy.
I hope so. So I can wear this one. Australia.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. And yeah, I think if there's no one else that would like to share, then no, then we can, it is time for our unison prayer now. So I'll just share the screen. There we go. And let's pray together. Thank you. Jew. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, Monica, for sharing. And I hope everyone has a great day and see you all again tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.